But I think long-term Pretorius will probably be the most successful, just based on his technique. He'll do well in the long format as well. I think Stoke is going to be very dangerous in the white ball stuff. He might translate it to four-day cricket, but I think he has quite a bit to do yet, still technique-wise. But
He will not be a number capable 5-6.
no, he will be.
Yeah, five. I'm looking at Stoke as a 5-6.
He'll be that Tristan Stubbs type of role.
So that's how I see Stoke. And then when we come to the white ball stuff, they go to the left top. South Africa. Okay. As I said, 15 years.
Man, I'd love to see it. I mean,
15
Stoke has just turned 18. Pretoria is still turning 18 this year. A couple of months to go.
And so they still have an under 19 World Cup.
No,
They don't.
no, they're just too old.
So you have to be under.
No, so you have to turn. You can be 19, but you had to have had your birthday after September the previous year. So you'd have to be like 19 and less than 5 months or something. I can't remember exactly what it is, but both of them would just be too old.
When?
Quena as well. Quena has his birthday in April, so he'll be almost 20 by the time the next.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, so somebody like Tandu Sony will be able to, and maybe who's the other guy? I think Sipo Putsane. I think he'll still qualify to play the next one.
Okay, if that's the case, might as well fast track. Might as well.
I mean, the talent is there.
Might as well just push them forward.
I think people will be surprised to see just how hard Steve hits the ball.
I was so mad at that tweet that was like, Lakeside. Bro, do you know Steve Stone?
Have we not seen him hit sixes over
the
cover?
bro. On one knee. That boy is so tight.
But it's funny because I told both of you about this kid.
Yeah.
And then just after we got him for Victoria Capitals, I showed you the video and
Yeah.
stuff. And then we got to commentate on the under 19
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
And then he smashes a 13 ball 50 in the World Cup.
bro, like, yes. I understand why you are so excited. I honestly do.
Victoria
what's the
Capitals could
Wi-Fi
have done with
password?
him. I'll show you. Media Center one is a bit complex.
What's happening?
So James, who do you reckon is going to take a fiver this morning?
If we are being very honest and we are just talking real numbers, it's Konelo Makhanya. Makhanya is most likely to take wickets.
Okay.
How about Dala? He's taken 8 in the match.
Dala, it's crazy. Last night, Mulder and Rickleton dealt with him easily.
Yeah.
They dealt with him so actually it was more comfortable with the pace coming on.
Yeah, at times it could be a bit predictable.
Exactly. When you bring Makhanya, so just like Sibot in this pitch, it was doing weird things. Like it was doing really weird things for both
That
Sibot.
last session on day 2, where guys kept on getting hit.
Even on day one, the Cody Youssef was the best exponent of that particular delivery, just kicking it up from and then magnificent. Sibo also was good at it. So Dala was getting a little bit of time.
Corbin Bosch just needs to be keep it in a good area because he has all the attributes. It's just inconsistent, which is the frustrating part.
Fian Mulder is going to end this one very quickly.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to last long.
Yeah.
Might be
He's going
by
to
the time
smash
the
it.
drinks break come, it might
Yeah,
be.
he's going to smash it around, and by the time you
Action. Gaji, just let me know.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you?
It is 15 minutes from my house. So he said he will speak to you to confirm that it's fine. That it's fine, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm happy. Good.
Good morning and welcome to SuperSport Park in Centurion in Gauteng, South Africa. My name is Takarani Nechiaba and we've got a contest on our hands here. It's Momentum Multiply Titans versus DP World Lions, and it's day 4. It's the final day of the Cricket South Africa Domestic 4-Day Challenge. And in this match, the Titans won the toss, elected to bat first. They scored 227 all out in the first innings, and then the Lions 293 all out as well. And the second innings, the Titans 226 all out, and the Lions currently are on 111 for 3. And Vian Mulder and Rian Rickelton are the two batsmen. Vian Mulder is on 37, and Rian Rickelton is on 39. It's a beautiful, beautiful day indeed here at SuperSport Park, and I'm not alone. I'm with a personal friend of mine, Werner Erasmus. Good morning, Werner.
Good morning, Takalani. And yeah, it is a beautiful morning here at SuperSport Park. We don't expect the day to drag on too long. The Lions only requiring 50 runs. Titans, if they want to get into that final next week, they'll have to spark a collapse. And they still need 7 wickets. And the Lions 50 runs, and they'll face up to Western Province next week in the final. Whoever wins this match, it will be a home final for either the Lions or the Titans, depending on the outcome this morning. And we see that Junior Dala is getting ready, and it is Vian Mulder facing up to the first delivery of the day. Nice start, just back of a length. And Vian Mulder just guiding that one. Takalani, what do you think the Titans need to do here to try and get themselves back into this?
Yeah, I think there is no time really left for them in this match. They have to try and be as attacking as possible. There is no time here to defend. They have to put in maybe a third slip. We see 2 slips and a gully at this stage. Junior Dala bustling in.
Just hits the pads for the first runs of the day. Quick single, and Vian Mulder safely through. We did see a deep fine leg, deep square leg, and a point out on the boundary. So expect Junior Dala to try and hit the pitch quite hard. You don't want to float it up to full. Try and use the pitch that has been up and down from time to time, but has played well for most part of these 4 days. And Ryan Rickelton is one of those batters who wants to try and make his way back into that Proteas test lineup. And he'll want to see this through until the end.
Yeah, and I'm very impressed with Vian Mulder's performance in the previous game and this match. He has done absolutely fantastic for his side. And I think we spoke about this off air, me and you, Werner. I think he will be looking to end this as quickly as possible.
Bit too short, but the umpire says it's just about okay. It's 1 for the over, and they are allowed to bowl 2 in the over in 4-day cricket. And he still has 2 slips and a gully, even for Ryan Rickelton. It's basically the same field that Vian Mulder has. They just had to switch around. Now it is the left-hander on strike.
Yeah, the Titans have to try and get quick wickets here. The Titans are looking for 7 wickets to win this match. Junior Dala will be key.
Nice and straight. but easily dealt with by Ryan Rickleton. Yeah, talking about Vian Mulder, he's had an exceptional season in 4-day cricket in particular. He scored 505 runs so far, and he's done that at an average of 72 if you include those innings. And he's made 2 50s, 2 centuries, has the opportunity to go to another half century here, and he's taken wickets as well, so it's been very good for him. It's been good for the Lions, and it's part of the reason why they look set to make that final next week. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery from Dahl. Just lifting, well negotiated by Ryan Rickleton in the end, not following it with his hands.
Yeah, good start this by Junior Dala. First over of the morning, he looks aggressive. We spoke about this. They have to try and get quick wickets. They have to get Ryan Rickleton out, get Vian Mulder out if they want to have a slight opportunity to win this match here today.
We do hear the fielder supporting the bowlers. Again, solidly in behind it. Quiet first over, well bowled by Junior Dala. Previous ball did beat the bat, and they'll want a lot more of that. They'll want the edges to be found here this morning. That's the only way that the Titans can get back into this. But as things stand, the Lions only need a further 49 runs for victory and for a spot in that 5-day final next week, which I'm very happy about, that they've made that decision to make it 5 days to have a proper ending for the 4-day series, or for the first class series. And it's Corbin Bosch who will be the opening partner of Junior Dala here this morning, and he's another one of those bowlers who likes to hit the deck quite hard. And he does that immediately, hits a hard back of the length, and just an easy leave for Josh, which is not a lot of pace in this wicket. Always such a lovely ground to watch cricket at. A lot of grass embankment for families to come in, and it's not a massive ground, so it almost feels like you're sitting on top of the field. They can see the action very well. Well played by Josh Richards, just guides that one behind point, and the deep point runs around to cut it off. And 2 runs added to the total. That's probably Josh Richards' favorite shot. He always hangs back for that cut shot. He pounces on anything short with any bit of width. He'll look to cut the ball away.
Yeah, Corbin Bosch is going to be key here now for the Titans. We saw the first over from Junior Dala being aggressive. He has to try and make something happen here for the Titans. Once again, good defensive shot by Vian Mulder there, showing that he's a man in good form. I enjoyed the century he scored against the G-Bedrocks in Johannesburg last week, where he scored 141 runs. That was really key runs there that he scored for his side, and he's looking in good touch here. Scored a half century in the first innings, and he's looking to score another one here.
Yeah, I'm talking out of a perspective that I always see Richards and Ryan Rickleton batting together like it's Richards, but of course Vian Mulder has done a stellar job for the Lions, and yeah, to go with that 500 plus runs in this season, he's also taken 16 wickets to go with it, so really showing that all-round value that he does bring, and it's good to see him particularly contributing with the bat. Often for the Proteas, when he's gotten his opportunity, he's been more as a bowling all-rounder, hasn't brought enough with the bat, but he's been much better this season. Again, well played for another easy single. No troubles for the Lions so far this morning, and that runs required has gone down to 46, and Ryan Rickleton, he's on strike on 38 or 39 currently, and Vian Mulder's moved up to 40.
Yeah, talking about Vian Mulder, he also had a fantastic SA 20 tournament, more especially in the back end of the tournament. He was really, really in good touch, and it's good to see that he's able to transform that form in this CSA 4-day challenge. He's been fantastic for the Lions, and I'm happy that he's managing to find his groove with the bat.
Yeah, quite a few of the players who did well in the SA20 have started well again with the 4-day series as well. Tristan Stubbs scoring a magnificent triple century. As well bowled, but again easily rides the bounce does Ryan Rickleton to end over number 31 as the Lions move up to 116 for 3, and both batters now on 40 and looking comfortable. Yeah, so Tristan Stubbs, that unbeaten 302, magnificent effort by him in partnership with Matthew Brietzke. Both of them had good SA20 seasons. Matthew Brietzke made 188 in that match against the Tuskers. That match looks like it's in all likelihood heading towards a draw. They've lost so much time due to bad light and a damp outfield. The Tuskers are currently 222 for 4 in pursuit of the 517 for 3 declared by the Warriors. Mammoth partnership there between Stubbs and Brietzke. That partnership was 473, just shy of the record for Division 1 cricket between Dean Algar and Riley Rousseau back in the 2009-2010 season, when they made a rapid partnership there. Riley Rousseau made one of the quickest 300s in history, and he's gone on to carve a good career for himself, even though it's not in the Red Bull format anymore. He's currently in the Pakistan Super League. But yeah, the SA20 has shown that it's a good platform to test your skills. Vian Mulder, he himself made quite a lot of runs. He made 297 in his 10 innings there at an average of 37 and a strike rate of 157. Fantastic work with 350s. So there's a reason why the Durban Super Giants made that final, and why the Sunrisers Eastern Cape made that final. And it's been the contributions from the local players that's been so vital, and that's so good to see for us.
It's good to see, and it's good to see for the national team also, to see players like Vian Mulder coming back into form. We never doubted his talent, and it's been very crucial for the Super Giants and the Lions.
Oh, it's a beauty! What a rip snorter by Junior Dala. Vian Mulder was not able to get out of the way. It takes the glove or handle of the bat and it loops up to slip. And that is the first wicket of the day, and exactly what the Titans would have wanted. With only 43 more required, that's the 4th wicket, and the Titans might sniff something here. There's still a long way to go, but it does bring them slightly back into this match.
Wow, Junior Dala, where did that come from? He was bowling back of a length, and that one is snorter to get rid of the men in form. I think if you want to get Vian Mulder, you need to produce this kind of delivery. And Junior Dala, wow, what a beauty of a delivery there to get rid of the men in form for 40 runs.
Yeah, no, that was an absolute beauty, and Vian Mulder couldn't get out of the way of that delivery. It just almost followed him, decked back off the pitch, and that is the type of delivery that Dala can produce. That's his 9th wicket of the match as well. He took his career best in the previous innings where he took a 6 for. That's his 3rd wicket in this innings, and you see the talented Mitchell van Buren striding out to the crease. He averages 38.7 in first-class cricket with the 750s and 500s, and he's even better than those stats suggest. He also had a good SA20. It started very well. He's been very good for the Lions all season. For a couple of seasons now, he's been a banker for them, and he'll look to combine with Ryan Rickleton here and finish things off. The Titans, on the other hand, they'll look at this and maybe this is an opening. Maybe they can try and rip out that middle order to get into the tail.
Yeah, and I think this partnership will be crucial now for the Lions. The Titans just got that wicket. That's what probably they discuss in their team talk. Get wicket early, get Mitch van Buren in as early as possible. And they've done that. Ryan Rickleton and Mitch van Buren are crucial here for the Titans if they want to score these 43 runs as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it's beautiful work from Junior Zala. He's always that fighter, and he'll run in all day. He's one of the fittest players going around, is Junior Dala. Oh, it's a beautiful delivery again. Sort of a half leave by Mitchell van Buren, bit of a late decision, and he hangs his bat out there, but it goes to ground.
Yeah, he was caught in two minds there. It's Mitch van Buren, whether to leave, whether to play. He was not too sure. Very fortunate not to get a solid edge onto the slip fielders there. They are waiting for this kind of opportunity. And for the Titans, they'll start maybe to feel something here. After this wicket, you've got Delano Potgieter, Bjorn Fontaine coming in, and Cody Yusuf. These are the all-rounders. If they can get another one here, they will be right back in it.
A bit easy on the hips, and Van Buren just tucks it away. And that runs required is coming down all the time, and we will see a field change again as the left-handed Ryan Rickleton comes back on strike, and he's getting back to his best. As Ryan Rickleton had an amazing SA20 season where he ended up as the top run scorer, and he did it at a good rate as well, just showing his dominance, and he'll definitely be in the eyes of the Proteas. I wanted to say the Protea selectors, but basically the coach who picks its sides. And two slips and a gully in place. Junior Dala around the wicket.
Yeah, again, Junior Dala hitting that back of a length that we spoke about earlier on. And then he will always produce that one that you never expect. And that's the beauty of having a bowler like Junior Dala in your team.
Yeah, Corbin Bosch needs to back him up here as well and keep it tight, try and get a wicket from his side as well. And they don't have a lot of runs to play with here. There's a final at stake. They know whoever wins this goes on to host the final. So this is as important as it gets in this format of the game. It's well bowled, but they have a man out at deep point. I wonder if that's necessary for the new batter coming in. That's just too easy to get off strike here.
Yeah, I agree with you there 100%. I think that the Titans must be a bit aggressive here. Get that third slip fielder in there. And then we saw that last delivery that Corbin Bosch just bowled. I think I saw a little bit of the ball coming back sharply to the right-hander. So there is still something in this pitch. Not that much, but there is still something. If you bowl good areas, you can get some wickets here.
Yeah, that's well bowled. Tucking Ryan Rickleton up, we do know he loves to free his arms. And he likes to counter-punch against the bowlers. But yeah, it feels like they can't afford to be defensive here. Yeah. I know they don't want to leak easy runs, but the only way they are winning this match is if they take wickets.
100%. And what's impressive, Werner, is that they haven't bowled any wayward deliveries. Yes, nothing full. They're hitting good areas, top of off, back of a length. That's the kind of areas you should be bowling in this pitch.
Oh, it takes the edge, but just short of the man at slip. He does well to get a hand on it, and they'll go through for a single. It's well played by Ryan Rickleton as well. Soft hands, didn't reach out in front of himself, played it nice and late. And the type of technique you need for this format.
Yeah, good over this by Corbin Bosch. You spoke about him following what Junior Dallas has done so far. And he's producing one of the good delivery just outside that off stump to the left-hander. And like you said, well played there by Ryan Rickleton. Got an edge, but it couldn't carry to the slip fielder. But this is good over by Corbin Bosch.
Oh, but too short, and that's wide. Not really what the Titans need right now. 40 runs still required by Lions. And they have now brought up that man from the point into what would usually be the ring in the limited overs format. So he's coming nice and tight, so no easy single there towards that region.
Yeah, can afford to give those easy runs to the Lions. Every run now is like gold for the Lions. They will take them anyhow they come.
Oh, and it takes the edge, but it falls just short of the man at gully. That's well bowled by Corbin Bosch, getting extra bounce. Mitchell van Buren just about able to ride it, and Dewald Brevis takes it on the bounce.
Yeah, consistent Corbin Bosch. If he can stay in this area, stay in this line and length, he can produce this kind of deliveries to Mitch van Buren. Almost once again carried to Dewald Brevis there. But this is a good over by Corbin Bosch.
Oh, again, and it takes the edge, and that's Mitchell van Buren gone. Another beauty from Corbin Bosch. Again, it lifts up. Mitchell van Buren this time not able to get his hands out of the way. It goes through to the keeper, and suddenly the Titans are right back in it. That's wicket number 5, and the Lions still need 40 runs.
Yeah, we spoke about this length, isn't it? Back of a length, getting that extra bounce, and Mitch van Buren couldn't get his hands out of the way, and the ball just carried nicely on a good height to the wicket keeper, and that's an easy catch. Second wicket, this is what the doctor has ordered for the Titans. They are right back in it, trying to get those 7 wickets that we spoke about early on. Good start here by the Titans.
That's what you often get here at SuperSport Park. Early in the morning or late in the day is when the pitch does a little bit extra. And so far, the Titans have been using it very well, hitting that hard lengths, not making it easy. So you see Delano Potgieter coming to the crease. And over in Division 2, we have the final finally. And it is the Northern Cape Heat taking on the ITEC Knights. And the Northern Cape Heat have surprisingly, well, for me at least, have decided to bowl first against the Knights. And so the Knights have come out to bat, and they are currently 9 without loss. So that will also be a 5-day final, and should make for some good viewing over there. I believe they're playing in Kimberley, which actually had a bit of extra spice in it for the Under-19 World Cup. So that might be the reason why they decided to bowl first.
Oh, good start here by the Titans. The Lions now 121 for 5. Still looking for 40 runs to win this match. But Corbin Bosch and Junior Dala has really bowled well here for their side to bring them back into this match.
Yeah, Ryan Rickleton will be absolutely key now here for the Lions. Just that calm head, that experienced batter out in the middle. They'll need him to bat through and just calm the nerves. It's not a lot of runs to get, but the way the Titans have started, they're not going to fight for every run here.
Last ball of the over to Delano Potgieter, Corbin Bosch.
On the hips! Oh, and it falls just short of Corbin Bosch running towards it. Again, that extra bounce in this pitch, making it uncomfortable for the batters. The Lions are 121 for 5 at the end of 33 overs, requiring 40 runs still. And Corbin Bosch with the vital breakthrough in that over.
Yeah, what an over from Corbin Bosch there, Werner. Breathtaking stuff. An eventful over for the Titans. That's what they've been looking for. And he produced a magnificent over for his side, and also getting that key wicket that they've been looking for. And the Titans right back into this game now.
Yeah, I suspect we'll see more of the same here from Junior Dala. He'll keep hitting that back of the length, try to hit the splice of the bat of Ryan Rickleton. And he has a deep point, also a deep square leg and a deep fine leg, who's going towards the boundary right now. 2 slips and a gully, a cover mid-off and a wide-ish mid-on. Short, wide and cut away for 4. Ryan Rickleton will put that away all day long.
Yeah, I almost say that. I think with that deep backward point fielder there, they were worried about this kind of deliveries from Junior Dala. If it's short and wide, Ryan Rickleton will just throw his bat on it, and he did that, and it's a beautiful boundary for the Titans, for the Lions to move to 125 runs for 5.
Yeah, just getting his line wrong there, that Dala, that those other lengths he's been trying to hit, but he can't afford to give any width. This time down the leg side, and Yeah, just needs to rectify things a bit here. Lions need 36 runs. Titans need 5 wickets to meet up with Western Province next week.
Yeah, Junior Dala has to be consistent. Started off so well. His first 2 overs in the morning has been beauties for the Titans. He just have to remain calm, remain consistent. If he can get Rian Riggleton here, they are really, really onto the bowlers now, with Bjorn Fontaine coming in next.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Line is a lot better there from Dala.
Yeah, good delivery there. Top of that 4th stump channel. That's what you're looking for from Junior Dala. He needs to produce this kind of deliveries for his side.
Yeah, bring those slips into play. And I wonder if that type of length, if they won't consider a short leg, maybe to the other batters, maybe to Delano Potgieter and those to come, if they do take more wickets. But he's asking him to take on that short delivery. Oh, this time he goes for the Yorker. Well played by Ryan Rickleton, and a good change-up by Dala.
Yeah, good stuff there. Not to be predictable, and well dug out by Ryan Rickleton there. Yeah, I think I'll love that short leg in. Even on Ryan Riggleton, we know he's a good player, but you need wickets. Get that short leg in there, because there is so much space just next to the umpire there. It's an easy single for Ryan Riggleton, and the Titans can afford that.
Well played. Gets his hands nice and high to play it down. Rickleton running hard. He's coming back for the second, and that's not good fielding. He was sleepwalking almost there. There should have never been 2 runs. Too lackadaisical in the field. Yeah, Ryan has been so good for the Lions over the last couple of seasons. He's not had the best season in 4-day cricket this season, but he's been so consistent over the years, and he wants to come back knocking on that Proteas test door.
That's the line. That's the kind of delivery he should be bowling, Junior Dala, to Ryan Rickleton and Delano Potgieter.
Yeah, just thinking about that short leg, just to do something different. We saw yesterday that the Lions did something different to Sabinelo Makanya, bringing in a limit of just asking him to do something different, being aware that he can't just go on a front foot and just plonk the bat down. So he started to come down the wicket, and eventually was stumped. And just something to play with the minds of the batters to do something different. It's all too easy for Ryan Rickleton at this stage. And while you can take the wickets at the other end potentially, if you get Ryan Rickleton out here, it'll just send a few jitters through that Lions camp. Oh, goes for an expansive shot, just Delano Potgieter. He's not really there for that shot. He tries to play it on the up. There's not enough width. And the extra bounce as well takes it past the outside edge.
Yeah, too close to him to play that kind of a shot. The Lions now are 127 for 5. And they need 34 runs to win the match.
Still the same field here, 2 slips and a gully. Although there is a man who's a bit short just in front of a square leg. Almost in a catching position on the leg side for that one that pops up. A bit fuller this time from Corbin Bosch. But there's still a man at a deep fine leg, deep square leg. Point is up close. So they're trying to keep Delano Potgieter on strike. Trying to take a catch where he popped up one in the previous over as well. So expect to see Corbin Bosch hitting that hard length, trying to target the body of Delano Potgieter.
Yeah, this is something I like from the Titans. Not too aggressive, but at least they are searching for wickets.
It's well bowled, which is a good length, but also nicely defended by Delano Potgieter. He looks a lot more comfortable with that length than he did in the previous over with one under the armpit.
Yeah, with 3 deliveries to go in this over, I think we expect Corbin Bosch to dug 1 or 2 short here, trying to test Delano Potgieter's on short deliveries.
Oh, that's well bowled, well played as well. Again, riding that bounce. Now the Titans looking just for that one that gets a bit of extra bounce that he won't be able to ride, just to pop it up to that man at gully or point or even on the leg side. That's what they've been searching for here. Good encouragement by the fielders. We're less than 2 weeks away from the CSA T20 challenge as well. Oh, again, good delivery, not giving any room to Potgieter to free those arms. And Corbin Bosch has been right on it here this morning.
Yeah, he's bowling well. His first over was not that great, but he has come back strongly for his side and is bowling good areas, asking questions outside that of stump, bowling across the left-hander, Delano Potgieter.
Switching to around the wicket now is Bosch. Oh, again, good areas from Bosch, asking the right questions here. End of the 55th over, and the Lions have moved on to 127 for 5. Ryan Rickleton, he's still there looking comfortable on 48. Delano Potgieter yet to get off the mark.
Yeah, this is a good contest between these two sides. This is what you want to see in this format of the game. Both sides can still get a W in this match, yeah. And this is what we want to see. This is what we enjoy between the two top sides here in this Cricket South Africa 4-day challenge.
Still see the same field for Ryan Rickleton with a deep square leg, deep fine leg, and a deep point into those hips, and Ryan finds the man at that wide-ish mid-on.
Yeah, I'm loving Junior Dala. He's been right on the money from the word go, except maybe 1 or 2. One that went on the leg side and one that was a bit too short. But apart from those 2, he's been right on the money. And he's produced some magic deliveries for his side. Managed to pick up that wicket of Vian Mulder.
Again, back of length. Again, Ryan Rickleton looks comfortable enough behind it, and he's played that well. And there are test spots available in that Proteas lineup. The next test series coming up will be against the West Indies in August, and it's only a few that have really cemented their place so far, especially in that middle order. Something like a David Bedingham has taken his opportunities with both hands, and so there are spaces available. Big drive from Ryan Rickleton, but he doesn't quite get all of it. And he's looking at his bat saying, oh, where's the middle now?
Yeah, a lot of players banging on that Proteas door. You spoke about Tristan Stubbs earlier on, really banging the door very hard. Ryan Rickleton now, and like you said, so much spots available in that middle order from for the Proteas side.
Short and wide again. This time, Rickleton finds the man out at deep point. Another easy single, bit too easy there. And the Lions only need 33 more runs for victory. Titans still need 5 wickets, and Potgieter will face up to Junior Dala and see if he finds it as easy as Rickleton has, and whether they keep that man at point out on the boundary for him. It looks like they will at this stage.
And Ryan Rickleton now moves to 49, just 1 run shy away from his half century. It's gone a little bit quiet now from the Titans. Still maintaining the same field. 2 slips and a gully. Deep point. Cover and mid-off on the offside. And then you've got mid-on, deep square leg, and fine leg on the leg side.
Short, and it hits the glove of the Lana Potgieter, who just rings it a bit, his left hand. And it's never nice when it hits the gloves at that pace. And it's the end of over number 36. The Lions have moved on to 129 for 5. And the Lana Potgieter is finally off the mark. And we'll have a commentary change with Mpendulo Akubane taking over.
Thank you, Werner. Thank you very much. As I welcome the voice of Joburg, Mpendulo Makubane. Good morning, Mpendulo.
Mr. Tagalani, how are you doing, brother?
I'm okay, brother. I'm okay. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Likewise, my brother, it's always good, and the situation here is very tricky for the Titans. It's being played by Ryan Rickleton and Delano Potgieter while here trying to rebuild the situation after losing those 2 quick wickets. It was a little bit of a scare for the DP World Lions, and the Titans seem not to be riding on that momentum anymore, like you've just said.
Yeah. They've bowled well, but I'm not too sure if they've been aggressive enough in the first few overs. You have to throw everything at it. There is so much at stake here.
Talk about throwing everything at it. Corbin Bosch bending his back onto that one, beating Ryan Rickleton even when he was on his toes.
Yeah, I mean, this is what me and Werner has been talking about. I think the other opportunity which I feel the Titans miss is to try and get Ryan Rickleton out early as possible. You get him out, you are into the bowlers. Bjorn Fontaine coming in, Cody Yusuf coming in, and then that's the game now being open for you. But they wanted to attack just one end, and I'm not sure that ploy really works for them.
It's a lot to defend 50 runs. You always think that, yeah, no, man, we must just go out there and take the wickets. But also at the same time, when you take 2 wickets in the morning and you feel like your plans would be working.
100%. 100%.
So you can't help but back those plans. That's why we haven't seen a bowling change just as yet. Both Corbin Bosch and Junior Dala have taken wickets. Ryan Rickleton almost costing himself with that call, but the overthrow allows for the single. Not a good time, not a good throw. And Ryan Rickleton notches up yet another 50. He hit one last week, and here he is with another one.
Yeah, the man in form. Good play there. Ryan Rickleton scoring another half century for his side. And the Lions now are 131 for 5. And they still need just 30 runs to win this match.
You questioned the reason for that throw. Ryan Rickleton was easily making it back home, costing runs. Short ball from Corbin Bosch, which will cost even more runs for the momentum multiply Titans. That is not what they need. 3 runs as they need 26 now, the Lions.
Yeah, too short for the batsman, too short for the keeper, but not too short for the boundary, as they concede another runs there. And these are now easy gifts to the Lions.
Definitely not what was in the plan. It was a well-attempted short ball to the brand new Delano Potgieter, just getting a little bit too much juice from the pitch. Rivaldo Munsami tried his best. Alas, 4 free runs. Last ball of the over. Goes short, down the leg, trying to strangle Potgeta. It doesn't get a touch onto it. It ends over number 37. It's 26 needed now for the day.
Yeah, good batting here by Ryan Rickleton, anchoring the innings for his side. And just move now to his half century. This is good thing for the Lions. They look on course to win this match here.
Both Ryan Rickleton and Vean Mulder riding on that SA20 form, 100% on it. Ryan Rickleton did score 52 versus the Rocks last week. Scored 13 in the first innings, now backing it up with a very much needed 50. Tricky conditions last evening. Ball hooping around. 3 wickets early, that of Dominic Hendricks, Wandile Makweto and Joshua Richards. But he held strong alongside Vean Mulder. And the man who really puts it together for the Titans is now in the attack in Sibonelo Makhanya.
Yeah, I was a bit worried yesterday when I was watching the match. I thought this match will be done and dusted in day 3.
But it was this man who made sure that we come back again today. Really strangled the scoring from both Rickleton and Mulder, because there was a point where they were going at nearly 4.5 runs to the over.
All the drives that Ryan Rickleton has played today is finding the man. It's not finding the gaps so far.
He's got a nice short wide one earlier on from Dala, which he crunched through. Ball not picking up that time from Sibonelo Makhanya. How much he would love that one to be in line with the stumps.
Yeah, keeping low. But he had a fantastic match with the bat, with 2 half centuries. Fantastic from Sibonelo Makhanya.
Is really had a good game as the captain of the Titans. Stand-in captain with the absence of Neil Brandt, who's recovering from his tour from New Zealand. Neil Brandt hasn't lost a game as captain for the Titans in this season. How much they would have wished for his leadership here. But Sibonelo Makhanya has been leading from the front, scoring the most runs. Got the wickets of the highest run scorer for the Titans in the first innings, getting that wicket of Joshua Richards. And here, he's holding it together very well, going at just 2 runs to the over.
Yeah, it's been a good start from Sibonelo Makhanya. No wayward deliveries yet. Looks like he's got a problem there. Is Sibonelo Makhanya. I saw him limping a little bit after bowling his last delivery.
Ooh, that's not looking too good for the captain.
It's not.
It looks like he's stopping his way. He's not going to be completing his over, Sibonelo Makhanya.
Junior Dala, I think, will finish his over.
Oh, this is definitely not good. Just after we're singing his praises, Dagalani he can't continue.
Just unfortunate, really.
Oh, definitely pulled something, Sibonelo Makhanya, after he completed his delivery. We're hearing the conversations with Ken and Vernon next to us with the SA20, the CSA T20 Challenge, which will be starting on the 8th of March. He's such a key contributor, Sibonelo Makhanya, in the white ball format of the game, just like he's shown his contribution here. Not something that the Titans want to see.
No. We spoke about, we spoke about his performance in this match, and it's an all-round package for the Titans. You spoke about them missing the captain Neil Brandt and his all-round ability, and that's what Sibonelo Makhanya brings to the side as well. We see in the lineup they were playing with, I think, 6 or 5 bowlers. Yeah. So he's really, really vital for the Titans.
So it's not going to be Junior Dala who's going to be taking the ball. It's actually Donovan Ferreira. They're trying to see if a change of pace is going to do anything with the pitch. It's still early in the morning, within 42 minutes of the day's play. Can Donovan Ferreira work something out here?
Yeah, and surprising to see that he has only bowled 1 over in the match. He only bowled 1 over yesterday. He didn't bowl in the first innings at all.
teams looked to have trusted their seam attack a little bit more in this pitch, as we see. There's still tinges of green on it. Bjorn Fortuin, he bowled, but because he's a good bowler, he was able to find something somewhere, but not as effective as he normally is in the season.
100%, and you can see by the overs he has bowled. Normally Bjorn Fontaine will bowl a lot of overs, but in this match he didn't bowl a lot, and like you said, the pitch still looks very green.
Ooh, playing it late, Ryan Rickleton onto the back foot, fractions away from that off stump.
Yeah, it was too close to his body to play that kind of a shot.
It happens very quickly for the batters, of course. And that one is much betterly ridden. Ends the over for Donovan Ferreira. Just closing off Sibonelo Makhanya's over. The captain pulling off with a little bit of a niggle after he completed his third delivery. Was looking pretty good. 9 runs in his 4.5 overs. But Donovan Ferreira, he completed well. The Lions just needing 26 runs now for 5 wickets.
Yeah, 135 for 5. Ryan Rickleton is on 50, and Delano Potgieter is on 20. And like you said, they just need 26 runs to win the match.
Corbin Bosch hasn't stopped his work. He comes to Delano Potgieter. You know, what they did well yesterday is that they tried to tuck the batters onto the leg side. They were bowling deliveries straight onto the hip. And because of that extra bounce that the pitch gives you in that really good length, they'd find themselves really strangled on the hip, and they'd play the ball onto the man under the helmet at the short 45. Maybe that's how they could implement the short ball into this game. Then they know that they can't just fend it behind the hips. They'll try something different. That's how we saw Dominic Hendricks lose his wicket in the first innings.
Yeah, I agree with you there 100%. I thought the Titans should have brought in a short leg from the word go in the morning and keep the batsman in doubt all the time. Keep him waiting onto that short ball all the time. Maybe you can produce a yorker. We saw Junior Dala bowling one in his 3rd over, and we haven't seen that short leg in today. And for me, that's a big concern from the Titan side.
There's that short ball coming from Corbin Bosch, but it's signalled as wide from umpire Harris and umpire Jele. More free runs for the DP World Lions. And with that short leg you speak of, you know, the team hasn't changed their field setting from the start. The Titans still implementing 2 slips a gully, your 3 fielders patrolling the deep, or rather 2 in your deep square leg and your fine leg. You want something a little bit more inventive to see if you can change the rhythm of the match.
100%.
It's a good shot, that from Potgieter, but one of those defensive positions stopping it from going through.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we've been calling from the word go. Do something different. Don't be too predictable. Make the batsmen think a little bit. Create some sort of doubt in their batting. Play around with field position. You're not defending too much, just 50 runs. And if you try something different and you still lose the game, so be it, but you have done something different.
Oh, good delivery. That's from Corbin Bosch. Going straight down the line of that corridor of uncertainty. Delano Potgieter feeling no need but to push at it.
Yeah, that's a good delivery. I think what I've loved from the 2 opening bowlers today, they haven't bowled anything short and wide. They haven't given the 2 batsmen any room to free their arms. They've been tucking them. You spoke about tucking them on the leg side yesterday, and even today on the offside. They are not giving them anything to play.
Just like that. Really good lens. Corbin Bosch hits the deck very hard, and therefore the ball comes heavy to the bat.
Yeah,
Just hear the crunch of the bat.
and there is still something in this pitch. I mean, like you said, Corbin Bosch hit the deck hard. getting that extra bounce. You know, there is still something in this pitch, but unfortunately, maybe 50 runs to defend on day 4 was just not enough for the Titans to play with.
Speaks about the inventiveness of Dominic Hendricks for the Lions there. There were some wickets which were created from just inventive captaincy, trying something different to disrupt the rhythm of the batters. First one that comes to mind is Bonelo Makanya, who was worked over strategically, brilliantly by the Lions. And that caused him to lose his wicket in his 60s. Just something different to throw them off. 39 overs have completed here. The Lions needing 25, with the Titans taking 5 of the 10 wickets.
Yeah, and that's why we love this game, when the captain is bringing some creativity into their bowling, into their fielding. You know, that's what we want to see, and more especially when the plan come into action as well, when you can see that this is the strategy and then they manage to get that wicket. Maybe that's why the side is missing the likes of Neil Brandt, the captain of the Titans.
But Donovan Ferreira is brought into the attack. They don't have Neil Brandt, and now they don't even have their stand-in captain in Sibonelo Makanya. So Ferreira bowling to Rickleton. Oh, again, Rickleton is beaten outside of that off stump. Going onto the back foot again.
Yeah, also giving himself some sort of room to place it on the offside. I don't think that's the right shot to play to that kind of a delivery.
It is a risky shot. Good leave that. It is a risky shot that cut, because there's a man who's positioned at deep backward point in between the man at short third man and cover. So it's a shot that even if he does able to get away, will just give him at most 2 runs.
Yeah. And the risk that comes with that shot is just too much for maybe 2 runs.
But Donovan Ferreira's just controlling Rickleton well here. Couple of deliveries outside the off stump. Now he's coming back straight in.
Yeah, but we have to applaud the patience of Ryan Rickleton's game today.
There's that single that we talked about. And just continuing with that patience, not rushing too much.
It's a good innings. He understands what he needs to do. He doesn't have to throw his wicket away. He's batting now with Delano Potgieter and Bjorn Fontaine next. He knows if he loses wicket, it's going to open doors for the Titans.
That over's completed now. Junior Dala taking a very short rest for him to return. So the plan is definitely to use him as much as he possibly can, keep him as fresh as he possibly can, give him 2-3 over bursts, go take a rest for 4 overs, come back again, because he is the man who has the shoulders of the Titans on him. He's taken 9 match wickets, a plethora of them coming from the Henops River end.
Yeah, we see now they've just removed that slip fielder to cover. So it's now just 1 slip for Junior Dala, gully, cover, mid-off on the offside and deep backward point.
Straight lines from Dala.
And then on the leg side, you've got mid-on, a very short mid-wicket. You spoke about this position earlier on, very short mid-wicket, and then the third man.
Just trying to look at this field and figure out where the wicket is coming from. It's as if they're banking on a Ryan Rickleton mistake right now. Doesn't give you many of those, does Rickleton, especially when there's not much pressure to score. Literally, his game can be to score 1 run to the over, and it will still take it all the way home.
And as we see now, that short mid-wicket moving back a little bit,
going to be so important here for Dala to get his angles working correctly.
Yeah. Really, like you said, I'm trying to see what's the plan here for the Titans.
That's the mistake they're searching for. It's up into the air. Ryan Rickleton survives. The plan was executed to the T. Ryan Rickleton to make a mistake, but where from when he gets it over the top for 6?
Oh boy, how unlucky Junior Dala and the team there. We were trying to figure out what's the plan, and you mentioned that they are just hoping for Ryan Rickleton to make that mistake. He plays that one just over fine leg for the maximum, and the score now moved to 143 for 5. And the Lions moving on nicely here to that win.
Nearly gave it away, Ryan Rickleton. Excellent bowling from Junior Dala. Really beautiful. The plan nearly working. Ryan Rickleton would have been angry with himself. Now it's short and wide, but there is protection out in the deep. The likelihood of him making that same mistake is very unlikely. The chance was definitely there, though. Definitely there. Wasn't taken. Difficult as it may be, in this situation as the Titans, you want even the 10%ers to be wickets.
$144 for 5 are the Lions. And Ryan Rickleton moving to 58 from 117 deliveries.
Just having the luxury of taking a look at that catch again. Incredibly difficult chance. Monumentally difficult. It was a very small sniff. Dala looking to induce another mistake. Delano Borgeta maybe must look to take a breather. They've already taken 7 runs from the over. But I like the fact that the Titans are not dying out in their energies. They're still trying to chat. Junior Dala almost got it to work as the team's a spearman. Keep him sharp. Goes straight into the wickets. Play down to mid wickets. It ends the over for Delano Borgeta and Junior Dala. Ryan Rickleton testing out deep fine leg and winning that battle against Junior Dala to get his 6 runs. He's on 58. The Lions needing 17 runs to win.
Yeah, good play here by Ryan Rickleton anchoring the innings for the Lions. Just 17 runs to win. And Junior Dala has really bowled well here. How unlucky he has been. But he has produced some magic deliveries for his side.
He's produced 9 of them, which did the trick. Taking 9 match wickets. 1 more to get his 10th. But the situation is much more deeper than just personal achievements here for the Momentum Titans and Junior Dala. Here, it's high stakes. I win, I host the final, which will be starting next week, Wednesday. That is what is at stake. Ryan Rickleton goes over the top of mid-off. The ball bounces 1 on its journey to the boundary. Great aggression from the wicket-keeper batter.
Yeah, some aggression being shown here by Ryan Rickleton. And scored a beautiful boundary now off Donovan Ferreira. And the Lions now just need 13 runs.
Looking to close the show, Ryan Rickleton. How often is it that when you see your life flash in front of your eyes, you then get a wake-up call and start putting actions together? Ooh, just sloppy fielding a little bit. Important for the Titans not to drop their heads, considering the fact that in the first innings, the Lions lost their last 5 wickets for just 2 runs.
Wow.
They were on 291 for 5, 291 for 6, 293 all out. So funnier things have happened in the game. Funnier things have happened in this match we are watching. Can't drop your heads. Sure, it's something that they are going to be aware of. The Lions, considering the fact that their lower order does pack a punch in terms of the batters they have. Likes of Bjorn Fortuin has a couple of first-class centuries. Cody Yusuf can play cut shots.
He can play, he can bat.
Malusi Siboto, he's shown it over the years. Lusosi Pamla also has a very decent technique in him for a lower order batter. So there's still something to work with here for the Lions, something to work with for the Titans, historically speaking. 13 runs to win after 42 overs.
Yeah, and it's good to see Lotus Pamela back into the Lions lineup.
Was out for a very long time. Hasn't played a match the whole season. This is his first one. Taking 4 wickets in the first innings. What a good comeback for the 25-year-old. Another one who seems to be in the scenes for a mountain amount of years. But he's just a young man at 25 years old. Junior Dala gets one slipping down the leg side, was targeting the stumps too much as it runs for 4.
Yeah, 9 runs to win now for the Lions. Junior Dala trying something different there, but unfortunately the ball just rolled to the boundary on the leg side for another boundary.
That is sad news. That is very sad news. Junior Dala signaled as leg byes as it clips the pads on its way down. Now it's just 9 runs to win. This partnership has grown to 32 as the Lions bring up 150. Looking to close it early. Must be careful of those cross-batted shots, so easily to chop it back into the stumps.
Trusting the bounce there is Delano Potgieter, but he didn't get his timing right to get the ball through that point region.
And all the Titans need is just 1 wicket. Just 1 wicket to break open, because it becomes more psychological than it is a skill game. You feel like you are so close, and then with each wicket, it gets further and further away. But the partnership is 31. And it's popped up into the air. 3 people converge around it, and it lands dead center between them. Junior Dala is not getting the stroke of luck this morning.
Yeah, the message is clear. The instruction is clear to Delano Potgieter, and this game as quickly as possible. He's throwing his bat on everything now, getting a top edge there, but it landed safely. And like the Lions now needing just 8 runs to win the match.
Very close. Junior Dala is putting in a super effort here for his team. Ball is still coming on quickly. His plans are working because he's creating the pressure and then the wicket-taking delivery. Just hasn't gotten the W as yet. Rushes Ryan Rickleton. Deep square leg is there to collect. It's an easy single. 7 to win. This is the man who just gives those opportunities a little bit, Delano Potgieter. Just 2 more balls remaining in the over. It's short. Chance number 2. Down to the deep fine leg with 1 hand. He can't collect. Junior Dala is absolutely flabbergasted because he doesn't know what else he has to do. It's more runs for the DP World Lions as it trickles over the boundary, Werner.
It's been frustrating for Dala. Hands on hips. This is the 3rd time he's taken the top edge of the batters. twice now Ryan Rickleton has benefited, first with a 6, now with a 4, and Delano Potgieter getting away with it earlier in the over as well. And that means the Lions only need 3 more runs to win. And had that wicket been taken off Ryan Rickleton a couple of overs ago, they still needed 24 runs at that stage. There would have been just the 4 wickets remaining, just the all-rounders to come in. That might have made things interesting, but the Lions look set to complete this quickly now.
Fortune really on the Lions' side. Oi! Look at that bowling from Dala. Getting the inside edge, but the pads of Potgieter now save him from the stumps. What great bowling from the spearman. It's only 3 runs to win, though, as over number 43 comes to an end.
Yeah, it's all but over here. The Lions look set to seal their spot in a home final, I should say, at the Wanderers next week. 5-day final. It should be very exciting. Against the Western Province, who've just steamrolled the Dolphins this week with an innings and 59 runs, I believe. And all their batters looking in good form. They have guys that can come back in like David Bedingham, Dane Patterson. They have Eddie Moore. So they look set to become even stronger come next week. And Lions potentially as well. We'll see who comes back in.
It's a scary prospect for those who love cricket, because it's just going to be explosive left, right and center. We saw Themba Bavuma play well last week. It's not that he's injured or anything. He's still available. Zubair Hamza might make his way back. It's going to be an exciting game. But it's just 2 runs to win here for the DP World Lions. Donovan Ferreira had to come in to replace Bonelo Makanya.
They need to bring Longoff up into the close. There's no point having him out at this stage. It will just be an easy single if he just pushes it down the ground. So rather ask him to take the risk to go over the top, potentially sneak a wicket, than to have him back there. I don't think Delano Potgieter will try and take him on.
You can't help but feel like this kind of intensity is something they should have shown right at the beginning of the game. 50 runs to win, there's not many to defend, and they already had 3 people guarding the boundary.
Again, solid in defense is Delano Potgieter. Now, both these guys have lived a little bit of charmed lives, but they've done the job the Lions needed from them. Goes for the big shot. Again, it's going to fall safe just over the man at 45 on the offside. And they go through for the single, and 1 more run required.
Very close. Like you said, they're living on the edge. They are definitely living on the edge. Delano Potgieter looking for a big heave over the top. There is some space over extra cover. But Ryan Rickleton is much more composed. He's been playing a magnificent inning with just 1 more run to win now for the Lions. He just goes back onto his back foot, allows the over to come to an end. 160 is on the board with the scores tied. Ryan Rickleton on 64, Potgieter on 8 with 1 run to win.
One final opportunity for Junior Dala to try and get that 10th. He's on 9 wickets for the match, so despite this match looking gone, there's still something in it for Junior Dala here.
He's created 3 opportunities alongside the wicket he's gotten. It was a nasty one to Vian Mulder. He had no idea how to play that short delivery. His short deliveries have been menacing this morning. Couple of top edges to Delano Potgieter. Can he get his 10th? Silver lining on a dark day for the Titans. Goes wide. And again, Delano Potgieter fails to time these deliveries.
Yeah, it's not been the most fluent type of pitch for the batters. Generally, you see runs flowing here at SuperSport Park, but it's not been the easiest. It's been a touch slow, not been that easy to hit through the line. And so, despite it being a high-scoring venue in general, you've had to really dig in here. The likes of Sibonela Makanya, Josh Richards have shown what you, and Vian Mulder.
And it's just those loose deliveries that cost the Titans this morning. A couple of byes going through, running through to the boundary. And that is how the game comes to an unfortunate end as the DP World Lions clinch an emphatic 5-wicket victory.
Yeah, it's been impressive from the Lions. Early scare this morning with those 2 wickets going down, but it has been that man Ryan Rickleton again showing the way all the way through. He ends on 64 unbeaten runs, and in positive Delana Potgieter seeing it over the line. Junior Dala, touch unfortunate not to end with a 10-wicket haul, but his best figures in a match, and it's a good job by him. But the Titans just weren't able to post enough runs. Sibonela Makanya almost fighting a lone battle throughout the match, and so that means that the Lions have sealed their spot in home final against the Western Province next week. It will be 5 days, it will be at the Bull Ring, and it will be exciting.
It will be indeed. 3 months of cricket is what we've been watching, and it all comes down to one single fixture over the course of 5 days. Where will you be? Wednesday, the 28th of February, is what we'll be seeing at the DP World Wanderers Stadium. The DP World Lions have worked themselves to 2 consecutive victories to book themselves a home final. The momentum multiplied Titans ever so close to making it as well, but they fall short despite a heroic efforts from Junior Dala. Cricket South Africa's YouTube channel has brought you all this ball-by-ball action alongside Pitch Vision. Werner Rasmus with me, Pendulo Makubane, Tagalani was here, and a whole host of commentators over the course of the day bringing you this action. We thank you for joining us. The final will begin next week, Wednesday. Western Province, or rather the World Sports Betting Western Province, take on the DP World Lions to see who will be the champions of South Africa's premier first-class competition. We'll see you then next week. It's been good. Have yourself a wonderful day. Quick. Sharp. It's over. Wanderers.